Okay, students, now we are going to start exercise 2.2. Okay, we are studying linear equation in one variable. Okay, we have some word problems here. See, first question is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, a unknown number, which we don't know which number is this, but we need to subtract 1 by 2 from that number and multiply by 1 by 2. Okay, first we will subtract that number 1 by 2 from that number, and then we will multiply it by 2, and we will get 1 by 8 as an answer. What is the number? Okay, so this is our question. We need to find that number. So that is why we have supposed that if the number is x. Now what we need to do, first of all we need to subtract 1 by 2. That is why first of all we have subtract 1 by 2 from x. Okay, then we need to multiply it by 1 by 2. So I have multiplied that whole number, this whole number, by 1 by 2, and the answer is 1 by 8. That is why is equal to, the answer is 1 by 8. Now we need to solve this. Okay, so need to solve this. First of all we should keep in mind that if the number is like that, just like that, x minus 1 by 2, then we will first take this minus 1 by 2 here, and we will do plus 1 by 2. But here we have another multiplication here. So first of all we have to take this 1 by 2 into right side. Okay, now 1 by 2 is here, as per this term, 1 by 2 is dividing this. Okay, so relation between this and this is divide. Okay, so whenever I take this 2 here, it will convert into multiply. See, 2 goes into multiply here, upper side. Okay, now we can cut 8 by 2, 2 4s are 8. Okay, so remaining part is x minus 1 by 2 is as it is. Here we will have 1 by 4. Now we can take this minus 1 by 2 in right side. So minus 1 by 2 becomes plus 1 by 2. If I take the LCM of 4, see, 2 and 4 have LCM 4. Okay, here we already have 4, so we doesn't need to multiply with anything. Here we have 2, so we have to multiply this by 2. So 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. The answer is 3 by 4. It means the number that we are finding is 3 by 4. Okay. Okay. Now that is the second question. See, the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Okay. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth of the pool? See here, we know the formula of perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 times length plus breadth. Okay, now perimeter is already given here, that is 154. Okay, if I take this 2 here, 2 is in a multiplication here, so it will convert into divide. 154 by 2 is 77. So we can say length plus breadth equals to 77. If I take this breadth here, L becomes 77 minus B. Now why it is important? See, we need to convert it into linear equation in one variable. That is why I have done this. What is the importance of this? We will discuss here. See, we have supposed that if this breadth is x, you can take L also, but here breadth is convenient for us because L is alone here. Okay, that is why breadth is very convenient. Otherwise you can take any of 2. Okay, you can suppose any of 2 as x. So we have taken breadth as x meter. Okay, if I put this value here, instead of breadth if I put x here, okay, instead of breadth we put x, the length becomes 77 minus x. So that is how we can convert length and breadth. We can convert length and breadth into a single variable x. We doesn't need to take any other variable. That is why we have done this. Okay, now how can we solve this? So first of all we have used this first condition. Okay, perimeter is 154. Okay, we have used this condition. Now we will use this another condition. See, what is the condition? Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So we can easily conclude here that length is bigger than breadth. Okay, length is bigger than breadth. Okay, so that is how we can solve it. See, the question is its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. It means we have to first make twice of breadth. So twice of breadth means 2b, and length is 2 meter more. See, 2 meter more. 2 meter more means we have to add 2 here. So length is, if we can write it like this, length is equal to 2 meter more than twice its breadth. Okay, so that is how we can make an equation again. Now we can put this value of L and B here. Instead of L we have 77 minus x. Here 2, instead of B we have x plus 2. Now 77 minus x equals to, here 2 into x means 2x plus 2. If I take this x here and if I take this 2 in left side, so minus x becomes plus x and plus 2 becomes minus 2. See, I have done this. Minus x becomes plus x and plus 2 becomes minus 2. 2x plus x equal to 3x. 77 minus 2 equal to 75. If I take this 3 into right side, it is in relation with multiplication, so it will convert into divide. 75 by 3 is 25. So x is 25, means x is what? Breadth. So breadth becomes 25 meter. We have to write this meter also, okay? Otherwise the answer is incomplete. Now we already know that length is 77 minus x. So instead of x we can put 25. 77 minus 25 is 52 meter. That is how we can find length and breadth by linear equation in one variable. Now there is the third question. The base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. Okay, now we have drawn a triangle here. It is not given in question, we have drawn ourselves. That suppose the triangle is ABC, that is isosceles triangle. Okay, now this is the base BC, which is 4 by 3 centimeter. Now perimeter of triangle is 4 complete 2 by 15 centimeter. Then what is the length of either of remaining equal sides? It means we have to find the length of these two equal sides. Okay, now we already know that AB equal to AC, they are equal sides. That is why we have taken this, that the base is given as 4 by 3 centimeter. So we have taken here base BC as 4 by 3 centimeter, and the other two sides, that are AB and AC, it is given that it is an isosceles triangle, so the sides become same. Isosceles triangle, in isosceles triangle we have two sides as same, so AB equal to AC, these sides are same. What are these sides? We have supposed that the side length of the measurement of side is x centimeter. Now we have given here that perimeter is 4 complete 2 by 15. So we have taken that perimeter equal to 4 complete 2 by 15. From mixed fraction we have converted it into simple fraction. By 15 4s are 60, 60 and 2, that is 62 by 15. Okay, now perimeter is total of these three lines, AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, so instead of this B, we have AB plus BC plus AC equal to 62 by 15. Now AB and AC are same, XX. Instead of BC we have 4 by 3. So we have taken 4 by 3. Now we can say x plus x is 2x. If I take this 4 by 3 into right side, okay, it is in relation of addition or subtraction. Sign is plus, so whenever I take it here, sign becomes minus. Okay, now we can take the LCM of 15 here. We already have 15 here, so we doesn't need to multiply anything with here, but here we have to multiply it by 5. Okay, so 5 4s are 20. Now 62 minus 20, that is 42. Divide by 15. Now we can divide this by 3. Okay, 5 3s are 15 and 14 3s are 42. Now we can take this 2 into right side. Okay, it is in relation of multiply, so it will convert into divide. So x becomes 14 multiplied by 15 into, it is going divide 1 by 2. Now we can cut 14 by 2, 2 sevens are 14, divide by 15. Okay, so x is 7 by 15 and x is the answer of that two sides. So all of that two sides have length 7 by 15 centimeter. Now that is the fourth question here. I hope you can see it. That is our fourth question. Sum of two numbers is 95. There are two numbers, unknown numbers, whose sum is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, one exceeds other by 15, it means gap between that numbers is 15. Okay, if one number is let's say 2, then the other number will be 2 plus 15, that is 17. So if one number is something, if I say a smaller number is something, then the bigger number will be plus 15 than the smaller number. That is why we have supposed here that if the smaller number is x, then the bigger number is 15 plus smaller number. Okay, because gap between them is 15, so bigger number will be x plus 15. Now here it is given in first part, sum of two numbers is 95. It means sum of these two numbers is 95. Okay, one number is x and the other number is x plus 15. Okay, sum is 95. We can do it like x plus x equal to 2x, plus 15 is as it is and 95 is as it is. If I take this 15 here, plus 15 becomes minus 15. 95 minus 15 is 80. If I take it into right side, okay, it will convert into divide. 80 divided by 2 is 40 here. Now this is the smaller number 40 and bigger number is x plus 15. So if I take this value here, instead of x, if I put for 40, so 40 plus 15 is 55. That is how we can find the unknown numbers. Okay, now that is the similar question, just like that fourth question. See, two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. There are two unknown numbers. Okay, we don't know that number, but we know that ratio of that number is 5:3. Now if they differ by 18, it means gap between them is 18. We can say gap between them is 18. What are the numbers? Now see, here the gap between them is 18, so we can say a smaller number is x, then the bigger number will be x plus 18, so gap becomes 18 here. Okay, now we have given a ratio here. Ratio is 5 divided by 3. Now it is the ratio of these numbers. Now what number we will put on numerator and what number we will put at denominator, it will be decided by this. See, this is the bigger part, this is the smaller part. 5 is bigger than 3, so bigger part is at numerator, so I will take this bigger number at numerator. That is how we can decide how we can take numerator and denominator. Okay, now that is the ratio 5 divided by 3. If I cross multiply it here, okay, if I take x here, okay, and this 3 here, okay, so if I take this x here, okay, now x is in multiply, x is in divide, sorry, it will convert into multiply, so 5 into x, that is 5x, and 3 is in divide. If I take it here, it will again convert into multiply, so 3 will multiply by this 2. Okay, so 3 into x is 3x plus 3 into 18, that is 54. Okay, now if I take this 3x into left side, so plus 3x becomes minus 3x. Okay, so 5x minus 3x is what? 2x, equal to 54. Now if I take this 2 into divide, okay, 54 divided by 2 is 27. So one number is 27 and the other number is x plus 18. So if I put x in x plus 18, if I put this value of x, that is 27, it will become 45. Okay, that is how we can find the answer. Just get back to me if you have any difficulties. Okay, we will discuss some other question in our next video. Just practice from question number 1 Okay, practice it well, and if you find any difficulty, then just get back me on this, okay, and I will solve your difficulties.